Hello Taurus, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a mini reading focusing on your crush. Is your crush still crushing on you, and do they still desire you? So let's take a look at that. These are the two decks that we'll be using for the focus messages. The Love and Life Oracle by me, and then we'll go ahead and grab a card from the Love Messages deck by High Priestess 1111. This is a general reading. As always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from it, as always, what makes sense for you. Release the rest. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below, and I'll include the link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today. All right, guys, so let's begin with these two decks, starting things off with the Love and Life Oracle. This particular deck, it does contain two messages per card, and it takes a look at how love changes as time unfolds and how we perceive love when we first fall into it, and ultimately how life's twists and turns affect that love connection. Does it get better? Does it change? Do things drift apart between two people? Let's take a look at that for you. All right, I'm guided to this one here. The love message, text alert. The life message, shit, where's my phone? You know, so this could have been when you guys first connected, when you were crazy madly in love with each other, when you were crushing on each other. You couldn't wait to get that text from your person, and you guys were constantly texting back and forth. And as life unfolded, as time unfolded, it's almost as if that phone wasn't so much a priority and life kind of got in the way. Okay, so let's take a look and see, though, if there's a chance that they're still totally into you, that they're still crushing on you. So let's add to that with a message, a love message. Is the love still here? Are they still crushing on you? Do they still desire you? Okay, I'm guided to this one. I'm addicted to the way I feel when I'm thinking about you. Okay, so they are thinking about you, which is a good sign that there's a potential that the love could certainly still be there. And if you guys are either in separation or going through issues, let's take a look and see if you can overcome any issues that you guys might be dealing with here, whether in separation or together. All right, so I wanted to grab some cards from this great deck by my friend Amy from Calico Moon. This is the Pining Rose Crush edition, which is perfect for this reading here since we are focusing on that. So we'll grab some cards from here. We'll grab a few scenarios, take whichever one makes sense for you and your person. Do they still desire you? Is your crush crushing on you, Taurus? Are you still crushing on them? For Taurus, for this mini reading, I've been purposely putting myself in the places you go just for the chance to see you. Do you see that? So this is an indication for me for some of you guys who are not together with your crush. They are wanting to run into you, you know, almost as if by accident, by happenstance, but they're actually planning their day accordingly, hoping that you guys will run into each other. That's funny. Okay. This next card, I watch you when you aren't looking. So this could be for those of you who are together and maybe you guys have been bickering or just not seeing eye to eye lately, and they're just kind of looking at you, observing you when you're not aware that they're doing that. And as this card says, I'm addicted to the way I feel when I'm thinking about you. Whether, again, you guys are at a distance or you're sitting right next to this person right now. Okay, let's see what else. What else for your person that you're crushing on? Are they crushing on you? We do have this conflicted energy for some of you guys. So maybe you're conflicted, whether you guys can work this out. Can you guys overcome the obstacles? But look at this message. I'm carrying a flame for you. So they're still into you. Okay, for the majority, for the messages that are presenting itself here, they're totally still crushing on you, Taurus. Let me grab one more card here. Do they still desire you? Yeah, for those of you tuning in, for the majority, yes. But this could be an obstacle for others, that there's someone else standing in the way of you guys coming together right now, which might be why there's this energy of conflict between you and your crush, because there might be someone else that they're either already with at this point, or it could be you, Taurus, that's already with somebody else, someone crushing on you from a distance and they can't come forward. They're addicted to the way they feel when you guys are together, perhaps when you were together before. And if you are with someone else at this point, there's this conflict, because maybe they know that even though they're crushing on you, they're totally into you, they desire you, maybe they know that they can't. So they could be watching you from a distance. And I just happened to glance at the bottom of the deck, and it does say hopeless romantic, which is such a great card. So that could be your person. Could be your masculine, my feminines, coming through with that hopeless romantic energy. So that's a great message. Let's add to this with some messages from the Journey of Love deck here. This is volume 1 and 2, actually, by Bridget of Divine Essentials. All right, let's take a look and see what else, and then we'll grab some tarot. So just a brief check-in to see if they're still desiring you, if they're still crushing on you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What do we have? Number 44, illuminate. You've brightened my path. Okay? So you actually make this person really happy, and maybe you've given them a sense of clarity by this illumination, helping them to see things from a very different perspective, just a brighter point of view. Number 6, faded. I'm sure this was all meant to be. You guys are possibly meant to come back together. Two people who are meant to be together. Let's grab a couple more cards here. Number 32, secrets. The truth is, I love you. So they might not be telling you, they're crushing on you. They're not telling you, they're carrying a flame for you. They love you, Taurus. That could be something that you're keeping in your heart as well. If you guys are not texting, if you're not calling each other, you guys are still into each other, you're still crushing on each other, the love is right here. That's the reality of things. But look at this next card. It says anxiety and fear. I'm so afraid to tell you. Do you see that? So it could either be you, Taurus, that's afraid to tell them that you love them, or it is your crush that's afraid to tell you that they love you. Oh my gosh. And then the next card, partnership. It's always been you. Amazing. Amazing. So in answer to your question, do they still desire you? Yes. Is your crush crushing on you? I would say so. For the majority, yes. All right, so let's grab some tarot from my tarot teacher here. Let's see what else we can pick up for you for this mini reading, mini check-in. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. So there are some conflicts here, and for some of you, there could be somebody else in the picture, which is what's preventing you and your crush from coming together. But take that only if it applies. The majority, you guys still are into each other. The love is still there. And maybe you guys are just afraid to open up your hearts to finally express how you're feeling. But it's there. So maybe it's just a matter of time before you are able to talk to each other and just have that much needed conversation to open up fully and just be honest and just say it. 3 of Wands. Okay, so for some of you guys, maybe your person could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is about planning for the future. This could be a long distance romance for some of you guys, but this is about looking ahead towards the future. What could be? And what could be is this, the Hierophant energy, which is your own Taurus energy here. This is such a cool reading here, Taurus, because if this person is somebody that you see yourself being with. We're talking marriage. We're talking having kids someday, sharing a life together until, for the rest of your lives. This is it. You've found the one. You found them. Okay, so my feminines, your life partner could be this emperor coming through. Your divine masculine could be an Aries for some of you. The emperor can represent fatherhood. So this is somebody that you will have children with if you haven't already. More than likely not, but they could also have had children from other previous relationships. You guys could have a blended family if you do live a life together and come together. And then we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is abundance right here. Pentacles is your own earth energy. Taurus, manifestation, money matters looks good. Your career opportunities, that looks great. But this is very stable, a stable vibe in this Ace of Pentacles, which is giving you and your crush a new beginning. Security, stability. That's what's coming through. That's awesome. So I really feel that, yes, you guys are still into each other, still desiring one another, and actually loving each other. And somebody just needs to say it already to get that conversation flowing. So you can finally admit, it's like, okay, I love you too, da 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 da, move on. So somebody just needs to start the conversation. Plain and simple. All right, so let's close this out with some final messages from my HeartSpace Oracle. So some of these messages could be from you, Taurus, or your crush. What's in their heart? What's in your heart? And those of you who are conflicted because your person is with somebody else, maybe you've got something to say about that too. So let's see. You taste good. Okay, so there's definitely this desire. For sure. Sexual desire, fantasizing, something about the way they taste. Look at this. Just shut up and kiss me already. It's like, can we stop talking now? I just want to kiss and make love and be together. Yes, please. Okay. So maybe this is what your response would be, Taurus, if your crush were to approach you and ask you, it's like, do you want to get together? Do you want to talk about it? Let's go on a date. Let's hang out. Let's open up our hearts and finally declare our love to each other. It's like, yes, it's time. Always and forever, you will be my Valentine, my love. Always and forever. The love is here. So this crush might turn into a beautiful love story that can withstand the test of time. Taurus, I love it. So that's your reading. That's what's presenting itself here today. And that's where I'm going to leave it. And if any of this made sense to you, if this resonated with you, hopefully this is something that can be a part of your reality sooner rather than later. It looks really good for the majority here. All right. So if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. That's it for now, Taurus, and I'll see you next time. Take care.